Just like basketballers never put their foot on top the ball because it's like you disrespecting it. But for him, just same thing as guitarist. Most times they don't just break or smash. But for him, he did like a nice move, which was supposed to be disrespectful, but still he ended up being one of the most iconic moves ever.
To the board that had Rolling Stone, they excluded him because he thought he's being reckless.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to.
He's being reckless.
But to other people, they found it very iconic and wonderful because that was good.
Yes.
And that was exceptional from every other guitarist you might have seen.
Hi guys, welcome back to another reaction with 4Fuse, and today we'll be giving you another reaction. And today the name of
we're reacting to the story behind Prince's Legendary. While my guitar remove your hand, let me see.
While my guitar gently weeps.
Solo is a solo.
So this is actually like a special request from Daniel.
Shout out to Daniel.
Shout out to Daniel. Thank you for this special request. And you know the drill, guys. If you like the video, drop your like, comment, share, and click on the subscribe button. And to support the channel, click on the Buy Me Coffee link on our bio and down below in our comments. And for special requests, do well to click on our Buy Me Coffee link. So let's dive into the story behind Prince's Legendary.
Increase the brightness a bit.
For a long time, Prince was almost exclusively known as a pop artist, and his prowess as a guitarist was not as known. But Prince's guitar work came to the forefront during the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony in 2004. And later, a video of his solo during the performance of While My Guitar Gently Weeps went viral after his death in 2016. But there is more to the story than just his incredible solo. At the 2004 induction ceremony at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Prince was to be inducted alongside Jackson Browne, The Dells, Bob Seger, Traffic, ZZ Top, Jan Wenner, and George Harrison. Joel Gallen, who was the producer and director of the ceremony, had the vision of everyone ending the night coming together to do While My Guitar Gently Weeps as a tribute to George Harrison. Specifically, he wanted Prince to come out and do the solos. George Harrison's widow, Olivia, originally wanted the performance to consist only of people who knew her late husband. She eventually agreed to Prince joining after being convinced by the people at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. To get Prince to join the performance, producer Gallen wrote him a personal letter. The letter eventually landed in the hands of Prince, and he reached out to Gallen and acknowledged the letter and said he'll listen to the song a few times and get back to him. A couple weeks later, one of Prince's people called and arranged a meeting. In the meeting and follow-up meeting, Prince's main concern was ownership over the material, as he did not want this performance to be exploited without his knowledge. Prince, of course, famously battled record companies over performance rights and ownership throughout his career, so this was not entirely out of character. Later, the night of the rehearsal rolls around, and it begins with Prince rehearsing his 10-minute medley that was to open the show. And producer Joel Gallen told Prince after his rehearsal that they would be rehearsing the finale later that night. And Prince, without any guarantees, laughed and said, "I'll see." Later that night, Prince actually showed up to the rehearsal. He made his introductions to Tom Petty and Jeff Lynne, who were going to share the lead vocal, and he took his spot side stage with a guitar. When they get to the solo that comes mid-song, where Prince was supposed to step in, Jeff Lynne's guitar player starts playing the solo. It was basically a note-for-note rendition of Eric Clapton's version of the solo. Prince just holds his ground and lays back and lets him do the solo, and he plays the rhythm and strums along. Then, they get to the big ending solo, and again, Prince steps forward to take the solo, but again, Jeff Lynne's guitar player starts playing that solo also. And again, Prince doesn't say a word and lays back and strums along. When they finished the rehearsal, Gallen went up to Tom Petty and Jeff Lynne in a panic and says he's not sure they'll even get another rehearsal with Prince, so this other guy can't be playing all the solos throughout the song. So Gallen then pulls Prince aside for a private conversation, and Prince says to forget the middle solo altogether and let that guy do his thing and he'll just step in at the end. Prince never hinted to Gallen what he was going to do, and just said to him, to the producer and director of the show, "Don't worry about it." So, the night of the ceremony arrives and Prince opens the show with a medley of Let's Go Crazy, Sign of the Times, and Kiss, a nod to some of the biggest songs over his career. Later in the evening, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame by Alicia Keys and Outkast. He delivered a touching speech about his journey in the music industry and how he was gracious to have the creative freedom to say what he wanted and to make the music he wanted. Then, at the end of the ceremony, it came time for the finale performance. Everything goes according to plan. Jeff Lynne's guitarist, Mark Mann, takes the middle solo, and when the end approaches, Prince steps forward to take the solo. As we know, throughout the solo, Prince is able to incorporate many techniques with incredible phrasing, and on top of it all, he plays with theatrics and showmanship. It was above and beyond what anyone expected from the performance. It ended with that mysterious and legendary guitar throw, where no one seems to know where the guitar ended up. Members of the band expressed how surprising and incredible the solo was. Tom Petty recalls giving him the nod as to say, "Go on, go on." He expressed that he felt something really big was going down. Steve Ferrone, who was the drummer for Tom Petty's band, said it was an incredible solo, and said everything was catching the band off guard, particularly when he was falling backwards off the stage. He claims the band freaked out at how surprising and unexpected it was. Donnie Harrison, who's the son of the late George Harrison, has said that he had the attitude of what in the world is going on, but was enjoying every moment of it. Although, he later called the solo a tad gratuitous. Joel Gallen said that it was one of the most satisfying musical moments in his history of watching and producing live music. In 2021, after wishing there were different shots in the video, Gallen remastered the footage. In that famous guitar throw, the 2021 remaster finally reveals where it ended up, as you can see it go down. It's worth noting that before this performance, Rolling Stone had released a list of the 100 greatest guitarists of all time, and they did not include Prince. This performance is widely believed to be a response to that exclusion. His response was to unleash a guitar solo so epic that it would live on to be a significant guitar memory of music fans. In a later edition, Rolling Stone placed Prince at number 14 on their list of top 250 guitarists. For many fans and musicians alike, this performance changed how Prince was seen forever. It wasn't just about pop hits or flamboyant style. It was about a master guitarist making his mark on history. This legendary solo by Prince cemented his legacy as a legitimately excellent guitarist, and it will inspire guitarists and music lovers for generations to come.
Wow. That was a wonderful information that we just learnt about Prince during his prime.
And he's a master of all instruments.
That was why like it was that good.
Yeah.
Some other pop stars, they could not like, sorry, rock stars or pop stars, they could not like really use the guitar. Not all of them.
Yeah, and
He was
also
a pop star and he could.
He wrote his own songs, he wrote his own instrument, everything, he does it himself, and even his production.
And from what I'm getting here, it seems it was someone else's burial,
Yeah.
and they told him to play
The person's
yeah,
song,
Yes.
alongside
like some other people.
some other notable people.
But one of them played twice during the rehearsals
Yeah,
instead of him to play like once.
two solos.
Two solos instead of like the first. No, he was never supposed to play any solo.
Yeah, yeah, it's true, but he did it I think twice. So and even the other team, they were they had the feeling of maybe it wasn't okay with the other guitarist playing twice. So he just didn't say anything. So observing their looks, he was like, oh, it's okay, like it's fine, doesn't mean anything, I'm not taking it personal and all that. So and he has planned what he was going to do, the iconic move and legendary move that he was going to do.
Well, this was actually a nice thing to know about Prince, and so it was really amazing to watch. R.I.P. to Prince.
R.I.P. That was wonderful.
Actor in the making.
Iconic, legendary, because most guitarists, just like basketballers never put their foot on top the ball,
Yeah, it's just
because it's like you
respect,
disrespecting
yeah.
it. But
So
for him, just same thing as guitarists, most times they don't just break or smash, but for him he did like a nice move which was supposed to be disrespectful, but still he ended up being one of the most iconic moves
to
ever.
the board that had Rolling Stone, they excluded him because he thought he's being reckless.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed
Like he's
to.
being
But
reckless.
to other people, they found it
Because it's
very
good.
iconic
That's
and wonderful.
very
Because that was good,
Yes.
and that was exceptional from every other guitarist you might have
So it
seen.
seems they judged with character instead
Yeah.
of talent.
Till now they do.
They do.
But sometimes you can have talent and like you portray a certain character that some certain people don't see as.
Yeah, they don't see as the normal.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, don't stop yourself to be special and exceptional.
You can break rules if
Yeah, because the
if you
very
feel-
rules that he broke made him one of the most.
Well, guys, this is actually a nice one from Daniel. Daniel, thank you for this piece of history.
Thank you so
Guys, tell
much.
us what you think on the comment section. Till we meet again on the next episode. Bye, guys.